Hello everybody, Rice Bonds, Montana DeYoung here with you. Today's a really special day for the Barry Bonds collector in me. I've been collecting bonds for about a year now, collecting Barry Bonds 90s inserts for about half that time, and getting ready to go to the National in about a week. But I got the most major 1990s Barry Bonds insert that maybe I'll ever get in my life today in the mail. Came in, and it's actually a card from none other than PWCC. So I said I would never buy from them, but the reason they get as much business as they do is they just have some sick cards that you can't really get anywhere else. Then it came protected in this little sheath here. So finally I have left a bubble mailer that's yet unopened. So I've never worked with them before. I don't plan to buy from them ever again. Barring the most, rarest and extenuating of circumstances. But say one thing, they do pack very, very securely here. So, oh man, this is now the third level of packaging that I've had to chop through to finally get to the card that I've been wanting. So, wow. And maybe to no one's surprise but my own, there is yet a fourth layer of packaging in here. They really did not want to screw around. They really did not want to damage this card, and it's understandable why. I mean, it's a very, very expensive card. It's not for the faint of heart. But the big reveal is the 1999 Fleer Brilliance Barry Bonds 24 karat. Wow. This card is beautiful. It is what I was hoping it would be. Now, I already bought another card from this set on the baseball side, so I kind of knew what the shine looked like, and I thought it really was worth the price of admission. 18 out of 24. This is such a beautiful card. I'm gonna have to take a little bit closer look at the condition later. You can see that there's some scratching on the surface of the slab, which is no problem. I'll just buff that out. But only a half a year into my 90s phase of my collecting, to be in a position to get a card like this, it really is a blessing. This is not a card that was easy for me to afford. It's something I really had to think deeply about whether, this hobby should cost as much as it ended up costing for me to get this card. But this card was number 2 on my all-time list of cards I wanted in my Bonds collection. And when I saw it come up for auction, I just decided, I was not going to be shy about it. If I decided to go in, I would go in hard and make sure I got it. And get it I did. And you can see that it's absolutely a gorgeous card. Now, let me see if I can get it focused here on the corners. The corners look really sharp. The one example that I've been talking to you guys about, which is an Isaac Bruce 24 karat, there were a lot of dimples on the surface of the card, so I noticed that might be something that sort of plagues this set. I was worried about that. You can see right there, maybe there might be a dimple. Like, I don't know if that's on the surface of the card right now or the slab protecting the card, but it did get a PSA 9, and I was hoping that would mean that the surface would be relatively perfect, and it looks pretty good on first glance. So this is a very exciting day. I don't expect to have many more or any more of mail days quite like this. This is an extravagance, but it is very exciting to get one of your top cards that you've ever wanted. So yeah, what a day. What a way to ring in basically a 1-year anniversary of my return to collecting baseball cards. This card, there's only 24 of them. This particular parallel is pretty highly sought after nowadays by people who are interested in 90s cards. There's another parallel of this out of 100, I believe, just the regular gold, which I already have. But while the lettering, the Barry Bonds down there, is with shiny rainbow foil, there is no rainbow shine to that card the way there is here. That's just a regular sort of chromy look, whereas you can see the shine here on this card is stunning, possibly unparalleled. So this is a really exciting day. Just wanted to share it with you guys and discover it real time, appreciate it real time, just like I was able to. If any of you have comments about maybe other versions of this card that you've seen pop up over the last couple of years, I'd be really interested to hear what your experience is with when it was available, how much it was available for. If you're looking for your guy, definitely leave comments down below. I'd love to read them. I'll definitely reply. This marks my official entry into, I guess, the very, very high-end part of 90s inserts collecting, and we owe all of this expense to probably Michael Jordan and the NBA, just because there's been such a crazy frenzy for 90s cards recently. Never has 90s cards been more expensive than it is on this very day. There's never been anyone who's probably paid more for this card in the history of this card. At this moment in time, maybe it'll remain the record price, but hopefully this era of cards will gain more acceptance, more appreciation across all ages of collectors, and more collectors will come to appreciate what a big deal it is to land a card like this, a card this hard to pull from a set as expensive as it was in 1999. Anyways, very excited. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and I will, I'm sure, let you down next time I see you guys with a much less interesting video, because this is pretty much the apex of my card collecting career in 1990s inserts. All right, see you next time.